This is a what if journey. So through this, I will explore some ways that we can use media. So right now, as you see, I've opened up the inserter, which I'm not able to close right now. Okay, so we have patterns. So if I want to explore, for instance, patterns, I would click the explore. What if I want to explore reusable? Can't do that yet. So I'll click patterns, explore, and I see this, and I can do a search. I see it's patterns, and these then are different kinds or types of patterns I can choose from. What if there were tabs along the top here? The patterns tab was active. I could click reusable tab here. It would change then patterns, would they say reusable? And those should then be categories for reusable blocks, similar to how we have buttons, columns, for instance. So then you can have reusable blocks in the same way as we have patterns. And let's take it even another step. What if I would click template parts? I'll click template parts as one of the tabs up in the top here. And over here, I would have these classified as various header, footer, etc. And patterns would then change to template parts. What if this was OpenWords media or something like that? I would, for instance, call maybe search or images, or search images, or another tab here. And I would, for instance, get up various categories for images that I might want to add to the website. So that means clicking image, I would have the first images in my media library show up here, and then somewhere here I would be able to search externally for an image and have categories show up on the side here for external images, but also for internal images. So right now I'm gonna have to make this visual, and here are the visuals. So let's say one opens the patterns, and this will actually just give a good overview over various objects one can add, but here's patterns is then selected because one opened then the explore by clicking the patterns explore. So one sees the patterns here, one sees categories, but let's say that in another place, one opens the reusable blocks, and reusable blocks is selected. This basically is just a media modal, making it possible to see what other kinds of media can be added. So let's say that I click images over here. I'm not sure if I want to add a pattern. Maybe I just want to add an image instead. So I will just click media. I will see my media library images, and I would see the folder structure I have for my media library items. Somewhere in here we can add a way to search for external images. Right now I just kind of quickly, one internal could be automatically clicked here. One searches it internally in the media library for a specific image, or one clicks external and does a search, and one might see various categories here below that has to do with external search. So the thought here is adding a media modal, and some of the structure in some way could be then duplicated inside the media library. So one creates a mini media library in a Modul as one opens with using various objects, for instance template parts, reusable blocks, patterns, images, audio, whatever else. It kind of gives an overview. When it creates a consistency, one has the same media modal open. One shows folders here if that is suitable, or maybe just kind of blank space, something else. But the purpose is just having consistency between having modals for different objects. So adding one object, one will be able to change on mind and say, oh, I don't need a pattern, I actually need a reusable block. So one clicks the reusable block and adds that. Or one needs an image or something else. So that's what I'm thinking about.